Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Curry. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Curry. Chicago with a rebound. Pippen left side. Over Green. Pippen, no good. Outside Curry. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, BA, he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Pippen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
And stolen by Caruso.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
The burst of Caruso can surprise defenders.
Curry with it, guarded by Vucevic. Curry gets the bucket.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you guys.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Great instincts from Caruso to grab the steal and send it up the court.
Thompson outside. Right side Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Curry. Shot clock at 3. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Levine, plenty of space. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Poole. And he converts the layup.
Now, one thing people don't understand, and this ball handling adds an element to his game, and not many guys have it. That's a big advantage for a shooter like Poole.
Now here's Levine. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Poole looking it over. Pass to Looney. That one no good. Chicago leading by 6. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Here's Rodman. Over Moody. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putbacks, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to...
The Warriors 10.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. And last season, encouraging Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Here's Poole. Tries again. The shot by Looney, no good. Chicago leading by 11. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What determination from Levine. Finding his finish despite the contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Pippen outside. Pass to Vucevic. Drains the triple.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Here's Poole. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Poole. Looney inside. That one's off. Still out of sync. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Pass to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Warriors trail by 18. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Curry. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Levine for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Right side Curry to the middle. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards you.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bringing out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Dennis Rodman. Michael Jordan.
Back to Levine. Three-pointer. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
Outside Curry. 27 seconds left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Drained it for 2 points. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
And again, Chicago, no good.
It felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Chicago ahead, up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Jordan, and the layup is good. Jordan's got 9 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Thompson. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Pippen. Give him 8. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Thompson.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game.
Left side Curry. Here's Wiseman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. 2 points. That one goes. Give him 8 points now.
Tougher than he looks. Curry is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Warriors trail by 19. The Bulls making a switch here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Jordan. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attack. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup grab.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Here's Wiseman. Chicago grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Chicago passing it around. Here's Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers players want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Here's Poole, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Oh, he faked out the defender. That's a smooth move there by Poole.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Levine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They have a 19-point lead. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Here's Thompson. A quick shot there. It's off target. And Levine, throw it down.
Uh-oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another one.
There's a screen by Kuminga. It's Poole that drives. And it's blocked. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball. And in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Pass to Rodman. And he makes it on the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wiggins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Timeout.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Wiggins. Chicago with a rebound. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down! Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Levine with it. Now guarded by Moody. The offensive rebound.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Poole. Jones grabs the board.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And so it's Chicago in total control, up by 29 going into the
57. The Warriors 28.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Poole outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. Pass to Payton. It's Poole on the wing. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Personal foul.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Lets it fly. Williams misses.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Wiggins. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pippen, no good. Now Poole. Driving inside. Count that one.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now here's Caruso. Looking to get back on track. Thompson with some nice D.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Curry. The 15-footer is good.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Pass to Jordan. Over Thompson. Jordan misses.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
He shoots. Shot is good by Curry.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Here's Jordan. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. In transition, here they come. Thompson right side. Pass to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Like, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
And the Bulls making a change here. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. That shot off the mark. And here are the Warriors now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zach LaVine.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Pass to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Pippen, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, Curry. Now here's Looney. Covered by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Looney. Chicago with a rebound. Jordan with it. So no problem for Chicago.